Hi, Virgo. So let's take a look. Okay, wow, two threes. So we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. So extremely different energies in these cards. Here the man's looking up and out and looking sort of at the big picture, the sun shining. He's looking at his emotions, or he's on a rock actually, but he's looking out and above. He's seeing the big picture is the point I'm trying to make. And then in this card, it's raining out. There's no light. She's turned into herself. She's not even looking up. She's hurting and she's in like the fetal position in the, what do I want to say? Survival mode. Yes, that's what I want to say. Something hurts. The truth hurts. Something has been communicated to her that is hurting. So, I mean, this is a process. This is like stages of grief. And so I see that maybe coming into this week, you feel that way, but coming out, you're going to be up above your emotions. You're going to be looking more at the big picture, trying to gain a different perspective, and being a little more philosophical about whatever this situation is. Oh, I'm like, wait, we just had the Three of Wands. It's because I'm using two different decks. We have the Three of Wands again. And the Four of Swords. Yes. Oh my God, this is so cool. So you've moved past the Three of Swords to the Four, where it's giving yourself a break, meditating, taking some time out to heal and process. But it's not, it's not the rawness of this three. It's it's sort of like putting in this is an interesting depiction in this card. So putting something to rest, letting it go, in order to, move on. Here's the sun's out in this one as well. Again, your ship's coming in. So really getting that higher perspective about situations that have hurt you. Healing. I'm feeling a lot of healing. And again, just being very philosophical about situations that have happened. Okay, I'm dying to see what these two cards are. Oh my God. The Tower and the World. So, yeah, the end of a cycle. Something this week, don't fear the Tower. The Tower is necessary because everything before the Tower in this particular part of your life was false and was not sustainable. So the Tower needs to come along and will come along and weed out that which was false and was eventually was going to crumble at some point. But I see us working through whatever this is pretty quickly. Like, oh, it hurt and there's some upheaval, but it's like you're almost instantly able to really reflect and see how it fits into the grand scheme of things, and that it was sort of a necessary part of your life, of the situation, and instead of being so singularly only focusing on this situation, it's in the context of the big picture and of the world, of a whole life cycle. So things are going to come full circle. Things are going to end and be taken care of. And new beginnings with your ships coming in with the 2, 3 of Wands. Really interesting. Really interesting. So I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. I feel like leaving it there now. I don't know if I'm just going to... Sometimes it just muddies the waters. So the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving change in home, health, family. Something needs to change in that aspect of your life. And the Queen of Cups. So I do see this emotional maturity playing out, even though we don't have any Cups cards. You know, the Three of Swords is a card of being hurt. And I do see us dealing with things in a very mature manner this week, really staying centered and understanding it in the grand scheme of things and being able to process it in a really mature fashion. And because we're able to do this, we're really able to, it's not going to, I mean, we're moving from the 3 to the 4 in the same week. We're not going to stay here in the fetal position feeling sorry for ourselves. We're going to accept the situation, see it for what it is, and be able to realize it was the end of the cycle and move on to the next one with excitement, because there are definitely new opportunities on the horizon. Several potentially, because we have, I mean, 2 Three of Wands, so this card carries extra meaning. And we do have 3 threes on the table as well. I mean, for some of you, it could be, you know, a third person that's been interfering in a situation. But I really feel like it's more of a, it's sort of interesting. It's like it affects us, but it's almost more of a bigger situation that we're involved in, but it isn't singularly us. And maybe that's why we're able to bounce back so quickly. But again, we're not only bouncing back quickly, we're able to really put it in this amazing perspective and almost use it as like a positive opportunity to then launch forward into a new stage in our life. So good for us. All right, so I will leave it there. I don't need to just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Let me know how this plays out. This is really interesting energy and cards that came out this week. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.